guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lex, and today, well, we got some pretty big updates we're going to talk about, do a couple summons, and such. Alright, so we have a lot going on. As of now, again, we've had our update, after a very long maintenance, but for whatever reason, the brand new 17 and 18 banner isn't out. I've looked at their details, and I think they're both pretty good. I think 17's better than 18 off of what I saw. And also, a big surprise is, well, not for me personally, but excuse me. We have information that's lets us know. Oh, great PyCon. That Purple Super Saiyan 4 Goku is getting a Zenkai, which is awesome. I've talked about that in a couple of my videos, where I said if either Goku or even Super Baby 2 was Zenkai, because I felt like they were just Zenkaiing GT units. That I would, Zenkai them instantly. And it's really cool that Goku's getting one. We're going to go over his details shortly. But it kind of also sucks for me because I was personally waiting for the Super Saiyan 2 Adult Trunks to come back finally. And now that he's back, I can't get him up to Z7 and also Zenkai 7, the Goku, who looks kind of busted. So realistically, I'm probably just gonna do my dailies, get a free level, maybe just get him up to Z3. Yeah, sure, I'll do a multi, why not? Push him up to Z2, and then I'll just continue doing dailies until he's Z3. So, keep your eye out for a Z3 Trunk Showcase. Alright, just let me out already. Let's see, I think that's, oddly enough, I have no idea why the Android banner hasn't actually dropped. I don't know if that's a mistake, or it might be up later. By the time you're watching this, it might have already been out for all I know. Alright, but let's head over to Super Saiyan 4 Zenkai. Now, his Zenkai does not drop this week. It'll be out next reset. But let's head over and we're going to check out his details. Alright, so here we are. And at maxed out, he'll have some pretty crazy, attack power, stat-wise. Defenses are also pretty solid. He's going to have some really good abilities. So on his main ability, it mostly stays the same, except for on his Zenkai, he gains the ability to nullify endurance for 30 counts, which is incredibly powerful because it's not just locked on his ultimate. Yes, his ultimate could do it, but any attack. You could just pop his main ability and then Rising Rush a unit with endurance to get them out of there. Which, gives you a lot of option. And then, again, for another 30 counts, like, you could, if he has more than one endurance unit, you could kill with something else. Or you could pop the main, using your ultimate on somebody, swap them out, swap back in, and then kill a unit with endurance. Off of anything. It's a very strong upgrade for him. When he enters the battlefield, 50% damage inflicted. Reduces damage received by 35% for 15 counts, which again helps him tank. He also heals anytime he comes in. Just, very powerful. He gets, 30 ki anytime faced with an enemy. So that means when he comes in and he faces somebody, that also means when the enemy swaps characters, he'll get 30 more ki. After 15 counts, he drops his strike arts cost. After 30, He gets, again, more damage inflicted. Even though he's a strike unit, all his damage is just damage inflicted. So he'll probably do decent on blasts, depending on how you've built your team. His third unique ability, which is the brand new one, active at he gets at Z3, is that he nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover for 15 counts. When he comes in, activates twice. That's a very powerful ability. That's the special unique that both Jiren and Gogeta Blue have. And it's very powerful, just being able to go through cover change. No strike cover change, no blast cover change. Bojack can't stop you. It's very powerful because a lot of units these days have some sort of cover change, get off of me kind of mechanic. You know, how many times have you struggled to even start a combo and then UI Goku switches in, stops you, resets it? But again, this Goku is going to be able to plow straight through that. And with Zenkai's stats and all the damage he's getting and on the teams he's going to be running, that's going to be a massive problem. Not to mention the fact that this guy, being a purple Saiyan, can be Zenkai buffed multiple times and not just by himself. And then his last unique grants him, when he swaps out 30% damage inflicted and 30% ki recovery to any other GT units. Which, again, this really helps kind of glue GT together even more. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta are going to be another really nasty combo again. Especially since, like, I think on Strike Arts, he makes you take more blast damage. Yeah. And then Vegeta's going to come in, get this damage buff, and start slapping you down with blasts and card draw speed. They're an excellent tandem again. And then if you happen to have Zenkai Super 17, you have an excellent defensive tank stall unit who's going to work perfectly with SS4, the SS4s, period. It's Kamehameha, still does massive impact. No switching for 3 counts is very strong. Slight, downgrade on it, but I mean, honestly, it's the lock-in. That's the strength to this. Not that I don't think it's going to matter too much, because you can't cover change the guy. He'll just ignore it, which is very powerful. Even for some of the yellow cover change units, for example, Yellow God Vegeta has a knockback on strikes. And since his Goku is strike predominant, that would, slow him down. But because he can nullify that, Yellow God Vegeta can't stop him. If, say, Yellow Future Gohan catches him on a Blast Arts, that's not gonna end the combo. Then you can probably honestly rush a Future Gohan and kill him. Moving on to his green card. 20% the damage inflicted for 20 counts. That's okay, pretty basic, but increases own card draw speed by 1 level for 10 counts. That's incredible, because that can be stacked. This man can double or triple his card draw speed. And he gets ki when he forces his opponent to switch. He can get ki on his main. This guy is going to be a nightmarish purple. Also nullifies attribute downgrades at normal conditions. So basically, if you pop his green card before someone tries to poison you, before someone tries to paralyze you, or to bleed you, it's not going to work on him. He'll gain immunity. Unless they can specifically cancel buff effects. But stackable card draw speed, I'm saying on GT, where green Super 17 spits out green cards like nobody's business. So much so that with 17, like, your hand can get inundated with green cards. You can't do nothing because you got too many greens. Well, you swap into purple SS4, you pop 2 or 3 of those bad boys and you're ready to go. And you're not going to stop going. Ultimate, 30% damage inflicted for 3 counts. Gain attribute upgrade minus 100% to enemy sustained damage cut. So you're not going to tank it. It'll cancel endurance. He's got a lot of other damage built up on it, so pretty great. He does Zenkai buff Purple GT, which at this point in time is nobody. I think it's an EX Goku, but you're not going to be using an EX GT Goku over this Super Saiyan 4. And not only does this guy work on GT, he's going to be beautiful for Sun Family. Where if you put him on Sun Family, you can just buff him with the purple SSJ3. He'll be getting at least a double Zenkai buff. This guy's going to be great on just Saiyans. Now, because of how Game Press changed their tier list, I don't know if this guy would make Z tier on their new standards. He might have made it on the old standards, but he's definitely like a top of S tier. This is a top class Zenkai. Dude, this guy's gonna be an absolute monster. Top of the charts. Z ability, you know, GT and Sun Family, Strike. He's also gonna come out with an event that lets you get 1,000 Z power for him, which is great for me because I only have like a 6-star. With the event, I'll get him to 7, which allows him to be Zenkai, but realistically, I'm probably going to buy his missions and then go for a 9-star Z7 SS4. Let's head back over to the game real quick. So double checking what I said. Yes, there will be an event that's going to release that gives you 1,000 Z power, which for my Goku pushes him to 7. Now, if I buy the missions, they actually give you 3,000 multi-Z power, not 2,000. Which would push mine to 10 stars, which is going to be very solid, make him a great damage dealer and such. I will be Zenkai 7ing this guy. 100%. He's one of those units that's too good to pass up on. I know the anniversary is, you know, very close, but a 0.5% LF 2-star is not going to be better than a 10-star Zenkai 7 Purple SS4. At this point, we just need to stop believing that any LF is going to be better than a Zenkai. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be the prize. If you have the team for it, if you can run good Saiyans, if you can run good Sun Family, or maybe if you picked up Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, this is absolutely the character to get, you know, next week when he actually drops. He's going to be incredible. Now I'm just double checking to see if the Android banner dropped yet. I wasn't going to really summon, maybe do daily, see if I could pick up one of the characters, but it's definitely not out. Anyway, like the video if you do, sub if you're new. And, yeah, look forward to showcases. I'll be showcasing Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you know, before he Zenkais. I've got also a couple other videos on the shelf for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.